Hi there, how are you? I missed you. I've been away. My name is H. Victoria Hager Atkerson. I'm an author and a writer. I had to take a few weeks off because I was completing my book called Enslaved and getting it ready for the press. So I was not able to do my broadcast because there was so much that I had to do. Now, a few weeks ago, I introduced you to this painting that was done by my brother Louis Harborough. Excellent depiction of my book. I had to also create a cover for this book. So today I want to share with you some of the frustrations and some of the anxieties about creating a cover, and I will also talk about some of the other aspects of publishing, which I think are interesting. So one of the things I did was to choose a very bad cover that I chose, that I designed, sorry, and a mediocre one, and then I'll give you the one that I finally chose for the cover. I enjoy this process, but I'm here to tell you it was a very difficult thing to do. It was not easy simply because it was so much to do, and I had so much to learn about different aspects of publishing. Every time I do a book, there's so much more that I have to learn. So this time was especially difficult because I went a different route, and it was interesting but frustrating at times. So here we go. This is one of the first covers that I designed that I thought would depict the book and what the book was all about. Then I thought about it like it's a little too dark and depressing, and I don't think anybody would really like that book if they saw it. So I threw that in the trash can, but before I did, I grabbed it and said, let me show this to people because they need to know about this. And one of the second ones that I chose to show you was this one, which is much better than the last one, right? I like this cover. I really liked it, but I thought again it didn't do justice to the artwork, and I wanted to make sure that my brother Louis Hargrove had a good uh, reflection and interpretation of his work on the cover of the book. So I chose not to use this because I think it kind of brought it down. It still brought it's not as depressing as the last one, but I still think the dark frame didn't do justice to the work. But the one that I chose is this one, and I'm very proud of it. And I hope you like it. The blue background, I felt, did the best job of highlighting the work. And I hope he likes it, and I hope you will like it. And I cannot wait to see it on the cover of the book. But let's celebrate. If I had champagne, I'd share it with you because this is a time to say, it's done, it's done, it's done, it's done. I had to actually lock myself in my office for about 8 weeks to make sure this got done. And the last 3 weeks have been torturous because I had to get the work done, and I had set a goal for myself. I wanted it published in January, but it's going to be February coming out because we ran into a lot of difficulties that we did resolve. And thanks to my husband, Joseph Atkerson, we were able to resolve a lot of those issues. And my niece, Brandy Huff, who actually helped me with the cover, we wouldn't have a cover if it wasn't for her because I could not figure out how to format it to fit on the template. And also I'd like to stop and say thank you to Larry Wright, who read this book so many times. I think, it was just a miracle that he didn't throw me under the train the next time I asked him to read it. He has read this book so many times, but his spirits and his generosity came through because he did a great job in helping us to edit this book. So, good team, huh? I would love to invite all of you to read this book, and I will do that in the next few weeks because the next stage in the publishing process is that I get an actual copy of the book in my hands. And from that copy, I'll send in whatever recommendations I have to make the book better, to look better. If there's any corrections at that point, it would happen then. So as soon as I send those corrections in, I'm going to send out a pre-order form to all my contacts and let them know that they can order the book. And as soon as we get those, we'll hold them. The day we get a publishing date, we'll be able to mail them out instantly to you, and you'll be the first to receive the copies. So, job well done, team. Job well done. We don't do these things by ourselves. It's like everybody joining in, and I like to thank my family because they are just amazing in their support for what I do here. So thank you, brothers, sisters, cousins, all those encouraging words that mean so much to me. I'm in a good tribe, guys. So let's do some housekeeping chores now. I have a couple of announcements. The traditional ones is to like my channel. Before you go, like this program and also subscribe to this broadcast so that I can continue doing this. We need subscriptions, so pass the word around when you go to your friends and family. Tell them to subscribe to my channel. I need their support. So let's do this well. And the next thing I have to say, I want to invite you to participate in my broadcast. I want you, if you have read my books, I want you to send me a video. What do you think of the characters? What do you think of the storyline? What do you think of my writing? I don't mind criticisms either. I have a tough skin. The only way we're going to grow is to know where we are. So send me some videos. Send me some comments about what do you think about the books. Tell me what is your favorite character, what is your favorite story, and why. And I'll put them on the air. So in the next few months, we're going to kind of change up our format a bit. So I'll be putting you in center stage. And also, I'll be talking about my books. I'll be talking about writing, which is my passion, because I would like to see more people, especially people of color. I want to see your stories in print. And I want to invite you to do that. What I do is to encourage people to write, and especially people of color. I go all over giving lessons and talks about our heritage and what we have to offer this country. So we cannot get enough of these wonderful golden stories. So let's get busy. Now, thank you so much for watching. And forgive me for being absent so long, but I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad the book is out, and Enslaved is a reality. And look for that on your bookshelves. It's going to be there. Thank you so much. Love to you, and love to your family. God bless.